Hello, I'm audible, guys.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, fine. We'll start now. Tao Gautam, Shamakta, Amir, Furkan. Okay, fine, perfect. So, hmm, I will start with few more examples today. Okay, and uh, and then we proceed to what we have discussed yesterday. Hope my screen is visible and my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So actually my Wi-Fi, there is some problem. That's why I connected from other network. So meanwhile, if you think that there is some issue with my audio or screen, so let me know, okay? Change that. Okay, so I'm starting again with the joins, and today we'll try to see a few more examples, okay? But guys, please make the session interactive. Ask questions, okay? So like when you're asking questions, no, so that actually helps me to understand that whether you guys are understanding or not, okay? But that's why I used to ask it that please make the session interactive, ask questions. Otherwise I will not be able to understand whether you guys are understanding the concepts or not. So it become difficult for me to go with the session flow. Okay, so this is one table which I have created, very simple. Student table, we have a student ID and a student name. Okay, this is a student table, and we have a student ID and student table. Okay, let's make another table as well. And I'm creating one more table here, student DOB. I will tell you the purpose of this. So at least you would have understood little bit what I have taught yesterday. Shall I assume that or nothing?
Little bit, yes.
Little bit, yes. Okay, perfect. So let's cover that again. Okay, so these are the two tables which I have created. Uh, the first table is giving you student ID and the student name, and the second table is giving you the student ID and the date of birth. Hope this is clear. Okay, now I think the data is clear, right? Now the expectation is, or forget about joins for a moment. Okay, I want this information: student name and date of birth. Okay, this is the expectation. I want the student name and date of birth. Fine. Okay, I think I have not shared today's session. Anyone who's asking for the credentials? Oh, sorry. Okay, fine. Okay, so I want a student name and date of birth. So for the time being, please forget about that SQL and all those things. Okay, forget about that SQL joins and all those things. Okay, let's try to understand this manually. I want this column, right? Okay, and I want this column, right? Okay. Sorry. Any question on this part? I'm audible. Hello.
No, no questions.
Okay, I'm audible, no?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Fine. Okay, I want student name and date of birth. Okay. Okay. Forget about SQL. Forget about joins. No need to think about all those things now. Okay. I want a student name. So student name is Abdul here. So I can write it here, Abdul. Okay. But I want date of birth as well. Okay. I have this student name from this student table, copied it and pasted it here, but I want date of birth. Okay. So what should I do? What should I do, guys? Anyone? Hello.
We would look out for the student ID from student table, and associating to that student ID, I mean, we can correlate both of the data from both of the tables, the name
Okay.
and the date of birth.
Okay, perfect. Anyone else apart from Furkan? As you have to speak, humble request. If you're not speaking, if you're not telling me the response, right or wrong, I'm not bothered. So no, I will not be able to understand whether you guys are understanding or not. How I have to
I believe,
teach.
I believe, I mean, it's a bit more easier to understand the way you are teaching rather than writing SQL queries. I mean, that is somewhere we get into issues, and me personally.
Okay, okay, sure, sure, sure. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, guys, please tell me. I want date of birth. So how I can pick it from here? Anyone else? Are you guys able to hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, so okay, who will tell me that how I can get date of birth? See, I have taken this Abdul name from here. I pasted it here. I want date of birth as well, but I'm not sure out of this 4 date of birth, which date of birth corresponds to Abdul's date of birth, right? So what I will do, I will pick the student ID of Abdul, okay, which is 1, okay, and then where I will go?
Go to student data, DOB.
Very good. I will take a student ID from here and I will go to a student DOB table. Okay, and I will ask this table student DOB that for student ID 1, tell me what is date of birth, right? I will take it from here and I will give this to student DOB and I will tell him that okay, search for this. It will start searching and it will stop here, correct? It will stop here and it will give you this value that okay, for this student ID 1, date of birth is this one. Is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then after this, what I will do? I will move to the next record. After Abdul, I have Arun, right? I will copy it here, paste it here, right? Arun. Now for Arun, how I can get the date of birth?
Need to go for student ID in the student table.
I will take the student ID, that is 2.
Student,
Now where I will go?
student DOB. Yes.
The student DOB table.
Hmm.
I will paste it here. I will tell him that, okay, search for this student ID 2. It will stop here. It will pick this value and then it will give this value to me. And I will paste it here. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure, guys, everyone.
Yes, sir.
I think this is very, very simple, right? Any question on this? I will not move further. Please tell me. Any question on this?
No, sir, nothing. No questions.
No questions. Perfect. Okay. So I'm repeating the flow chart. What I have done, I have a student table. The column is student ID, student name. I have another table, student DOB, is date of birth. I have a student ID and date of birth, but I want a student name and date of birth. These two information I want, but unfortunately, please make a note of each and every line. Okay, and I want full concentration, guys. Okay, I want a student name and date of birth, but unfortunately, these two columns are not present in one table. Okay, you have any one table where you can find these two columns? No. The student name is present in the student table, but date of birth is not present here. Date of birth is present in the student DOB table, but the student name is not present here, right? So we have the information what we are looking for, but they are present in two different tables. Is this clear? And that is
Yes.
why we have to go from one table to another table. Okay, so what we have done, first of all, we have copied Abdul, we pasted here. Now the task is to find the date of birth of Abdul. I have taken the student ID, that is 1. I've taken it, I went to a student DOB, okay, and I told to student DOB, let's search for the student ID 1 and tell me date of birth. So it is stopped here, and the date of birth is 21st November 2006, and we have pasted it here. Okay. Similarly, we have done for Arun as well. Okay, fine. Now, what about Vijay? Tell me, what should be the date of birth?
19 September 05.
19 September 05. That is correct answer. But you guys understood the flow chart or not? How we are going, how we are getting this data? Is it clear?
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
not
yes.
taught anything about joins, anything about SQL, nothing. This is, I think this is very simple. Even if I will taught this to 10th standard student, he will understand that what is happening here, right? It's very simple. And I hope you guys have understood, right? Okay. What about Savita? If I will paste here, what should be the output? Date of birth?
20th November 04.
20th November 04. Perfect. Very good. What about Sanjay?
Don't have date of birth and student type.
What about Sanjay? Yeah, sorry.
Don't have the matching records.
Very good. Sanjay. Student ID is 5. I will copy it from here and I will go to the student DOB table. I will paste it here and I will tell to student DOB that, okay, please search for this student ID. We'll start scanning this data. But tell me, do you have a student ID 5 here?
No, no.
No. Okay. So no records. So what output you will get from the student DOB? What it will give you?
Null.
Nothing. Null. So
Would it even show the name?
sorry.
I mean, would it show the name in the output?
I will come to that. Okay, when I
Oh,
will
okay.
do the joins and
Yeah,
queries,
sure,
no,
sure, sure.
we'll see that.
Sure,
Okay.
sure. Okay.
So just
Yeah.
we are discussing manual part only. Okay, and then I will come to that part.
Right.
Okay. So this will be null. Okay. After Sanjay, what will happen?
It will go for Tom. Sixth
Very
record.
good, very good, very good. Perfect. It will go for Tom. You paste it here. Then what it will do?
I can search in student DOB.
Tom is student ID is 6. Take it from
It
here.
was
It will
sir.
knock the door of student DOB, right?
Yes.
We paste here. It will tell to okay, student DOB, the please search for 6 student ID. It will start searching here. Student ID 6 is present here, guys?
No.
No. So what output you will get from a student DOB?
No records.
No
None.
records, null. The student DOB will tell you that Tanveer, we don't have any records matching the student ID 6. So this will be null. Okay. Any question on this flowchart? Any
No
confusion?
questions.
Okay, Furkan has told no questions. Others?
Questions, sir.
Anyone who wants me to repeat this? I'm ready and I'm happy to repeat. I don't have any problem. Anyone, please tell me. Yes or no?
No, sir.
No. Okay, only one has told no. It means remaining you want me to repeat this, right?
No, it's clear.
Clear to everyone? Okay, shall I proceed?
Yes, please.
Okay, perfect. Now, now I am coming to Sql Quiz. Okay. First of all, I will write select. Which column you want here?
Student name.
Student
Name.
name. Okay, very good. You want the student name. You want this from which table?
Student table.
So shall I write here stud dot student name?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So far, any doubt? Any question?
No, sir.
No question. Again, I'm repeating. Any question? Please stop me. Don't be shy. Okay, this is very important concept for your entire future. Believe me. Okay, very important concept if you want to work in SQL related projects. Any question is stop me. I will repeat. Okay, that's why I'm going very slow. You want student dot student name from which table?
Student table.
Student name. Very good. Student. Very good. Apart from the student name, do you want any other column?
DOB. Date of birth.
Okay. I want DOB. Okay. So shall I write comma DOB? From which table?
Student DOB.
Student DOB. Shall I write like this? Any question on this?
No, sir.
No questions. Okay. Now you want this student name and DOB from two different tables, student and student DOB. It means you have to join these two tables. So you have to join student with.
Student.
Any questions so far? Any question? Is this clear?
It is.
Yes, it is clear.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now you have joined these two table, student and student DOB. I have a question now. Why I'm joining these two tables? What is the reason? Except Furkan and Shamukta, who will tell me the answer for this. Why I'm joining these two tables, student and student DOB?
To get the output from Student and student date of birth, student name and DOB.
Perfect. Because on output panel, I want the student name and DOB, and these two columns are not present in a single table. That's why I have to join two tables, right? That is why I'm using join here. Guys, if these two columns are present in the same table, no need to join. Okay, these two columns are present in two different tables. That's why I'm joining these two tables. Okay. Anything missing here, or is this done?
Need to apply the joint conditions.
Yeah, we have to apply that on which basis, on which parameter, on which condition you want to join these two tables. So what's to be the condition?
Student or student ID
Student dot student ID
equal to
equal to.
student DOB dot student.
Why we have taken the student ID as the joining condition here?
Because
Based on-
student ID is the same, I mean, something that matches both the tables. I mean, is common in both the tables.
Right. The student ID is the one column which is present in both the tables. Okay. Guys, there are multiple conditions which must be met whenever you are joining two tables. Okay. So slowly I will cover all those things, but to keep it simple, so the only thing which you have to keep in mind is the column which is common in both the tables. You should use that. But don't think this is the only condition. No, there are few more conditions which I will teach you down the line. Okay. I have used a student ID as a joining condition because this is student ID I have taken from here, and this is the one which I have copied here, and then based on this I have got the output. I think you all remember this, right? So this is the query. Any question on this query? Anyone who wants me to repeat this again, I'm ready. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, if it is clear, let's run this. I'm running this query. We'll get some output. Don't get panic. I'll tell you. Okay, this is the output. Let's try to do the analysis with what we have done manually. Okay. This is the output of query. Right, query. Good. Okay, now. Oh, Abdul 21 November 0. This is correct. Arun 18 October 0. This is correct. Vijay 1905 correct. Savita, this is correct. So till here, the output is as per the expectation. Okay. Don't think about these two records. Don't think about this. I'm not teaching anything about this right now. First of all, tell me, is this output clear or not?
Yes.
Is the query
It's
clear or
clear, sir.
not? Clear? Sure. Anyone who wants me to repeat this? No? Okay. Keep it, park it for some time. I will cover it after some time. Okay. Now, next question. Marks. Now I am creating one more table, that is the student marks. Okay. I'm inserting a few records in this table. Start from marks. This. So start with multiplication. Okay, so I have created one more table, student marks. Okay, and this table will give you the marks scored by each student. Okay, and this is a student ID, and the output which I'm looking for the student name and marks. I'm looking for student name and marks. First question. Do you have a table which can give you both the columns?
Yes.
Which table?
Student table and student marks table.
No, I'm talking single table. Do you have a single table
No.
which can give you the student name and marks? No. Okay. Then what you have to do?
Join.
You have to search first of all for the tables. Okay. So the student name, this is present in which table?
Student table.
The student table. Okay.
Yes.
And marks,
Student marks table.
student marks table. So let me highlight this in yellow. Any questions so far? I want student name and marks. These two columns are not present in a single table. We have checked these two columns are not present in a single table. So now it's a compulsion that we need to join two tables. So for that, first of all, we have to find the tables which we have to join. So student name is present in the student table. I highlighted this in yellow. Marks is present in the student marks table. I have highlighted this in yellow. Any question on this?
No.
Any question? Any confusion? No? Okay.
No, sir.
So what to do with this? So how shall I proceed after this? Tell me the analysis. From where I have to start?
Student.
I have to take this Abdul, right?
Yes.
Okay, I pasted here. After this,
Marks 50.
tell me the flow chart.
Again, we need to go to student ID table.
One, I will take this
Yes.
one. Where I
And we
will
need to
go?
go student marks table.
The student marks table. Then what I will tell him?
Then we will go for student ID.
Yeah, I will tell the student marks that for this student ID, tell me the marks, right?
Yes.
It will start searching for all the rows. And if it is matched one, then it will
Give.
copy it and it will give this to me. That then we take this marks 50. And I will copy it from here and I will paste it here. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, after this,
It will go for Arun. Next record.
okay, it will go for Arun. Okay, then it will paste here. Then
Then it will go for student table, student ID column 2.
it will take the student ID from here. It's 2. And then it will go to student marks table. It will paste it here. Then it will get the student marks that
It will
okay
search.
for this student ID 2, search and tell me what is the marks.
60.
Then it will stop here. It will give you the 60. You will copy it from here. You will paste here. Is this clear?
Yes.
Then after this, what it will do?
It will go for third record, Vijay.
Vijay,
Yes, it will search in the student mark table.
right? And then it will copy 3 from here.
3 and it will search it in the student mark table.
Do you have 3 ID?
No,
No. Then
it will give null record.
null record. Okay, very good. After Vijay,
It will go for Savita.
Savita. Okay. ID is
Search for ID
4.
4 and search it in the student mark
Paste it
table.
here. Do you have ID 4 here? The student
No.
marks. The student marks will tell me that no, I don't have ID 4. So it will keep this as a null, right? After this, Sanjay.
Sanjay.
It will copy here, paste here. ID is 5. We'll copy from here. Give to student marks. 5. Do you have marks for ID 5?
Yes.
Yes.
How much?
70.
70. We'll copy from here. We'll paste it. Okay. And then it will highlight this. Okay. Then after Sanjay, Tom.
Tom.
Copy from here. Paste it here. ID 6. Do you have ID 6?
Yes, we have.
6. 40, right? After this, what will happen? That's all, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you have joined which two tables here?
Student and
Student and
student.
student.
Which is the bridge here?
Student ID.
Very good. Student ID is the bridge, right? This is
Yes.
the bridge. And this is known as joining condition.
Conditions.
Okay, so is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Everyone
It is.
understood? Okay. Shall we write query now?
Yes.
Select
Select. Mhm.
student name.
So first of all, you want the student name column. Okay. Write student name. From which table you will get this student name?
Student.
Student name is present in the student table. So let me give alias here.
Student.
Student dot student name. Okay.
From
From which
Um,
table?
Student name.
Student table. Okay. Then so student name is done. Then what else you want?
Marks.
Marks. Okay. Let me write marks. Marks is present in which table?
Student
Student
mark table.
marks.
Student marks table. So let me write here. Student marks. So now you
Join.
need to join.
Joins. Student marks.
That's all.
On
On. You have to give the joining condition.
student ID
Student ID. Then
equal to student mark of student ID.
student marks
Dot student.
dot the student ID. Is this clear? This query?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me run this. I'm getting a very weak response. Not sure if you guys are understanding or not. If you're not understanding, so maybe we can continue this session next week as well. But again, we have to stretch batch by one more week. If you guys are ready, I don't have any concern. Okay, this is the query output. Now please verify and tell me, is it correct or not? Abdul 50, Arun 60, Sanjay 70, Tom 40, Tom 40. Is this correct output?
Yes, correct.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Just leave this one. I'm highlighting this. I'll cover
Can
this.
I ask you something?
You want to ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, tell me.
I mean, if we would have considered, I mean, 3 different tables. So, I mean, would we have been specifying the same thing thrice? I mean, student stud dot student ID is equals to stud dob dot student ID, and the third table is equals to something, or is there a different pattern?
3 tables we have covered yesterday. Okay, but
Yeah.
I will cover that again today. Okay, so just Furkan, give me some time.
Sure. Thank
Okay,
you.
I will cover that. But a good question. I'll cover that as well. And there are no restrictions on the number of tables. Once I was working in 2014, I think, yeah. So at that time, we have used close to 27 tables in the joining condition. Okay, joins.
27.
Yeah, 27 tables was there and 72 joining conditions were there. So there are no restrictions
restrictions.
on the number of tables which you want to join. Okay,
Mhm.
no restriction. So why I'm telling this, if you're getting this question in interview, that how many tables we can join, n number of tables you can join, there's no restriction, but that will impact the performance. Okay, but if it's the requirement to join 10 tables, 20 tables, then you have to join. You cannot do anything. Okay, but if you're very much smart in SQL, so maybe you can reduce that. That depends. So I don't want to go into that debate. Okay, fine. I hope these two scenarios are clear. Shall I assume
Yes.
this?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do one more example. Okay. Now I am creating now one table, student, gender. So this will give me the gender detail of the students, male, female, like that. Select a star from gender. Okay. Let me execute this. Work on this. Okay. We have student gender. Okay. So guys, this is a new table which I have created, the student gender, the student ID and gender. Okay. Now the output what I'm expecting is student name. Those are not speaking, please go on mute. So this is the output, okay. And let me zoom it out. Okay. So this is visible. Okay.
If we take the third column as marks.
No, leave that. I will come to that. I will come to that.
Okay. I mean, that was the thing that I was talking about.
Sure, I will come to that. Okay, maybe the next fourth scenario will be that only. Okay, I will come to that. So I want student name and gender. Okay, student name and gender. You guys write a query for this and share on the chat box. Will you try, or you want me to write the query first? Shall I try this, or you will try?
We will try it.
We'll try. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Please try. I have received the first response. Okay, very good. It's not coming. Student name, read or gender, student A, student gender B, student ID is equal to B dot student. Perfect. Very good, Amir Akmal. The first response which I have received. Perfect. Correct query. And then student name, the student gender is gender, from student gender, student ID. Perfect. Shamukta has given the right response as well. Very good. Then student name, student gender. Perfect, Altaf. Very good. Okay, Gotham as well. Perfect. Good answer. Perfect. So very good, guys. Furkan has replied. Okay. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 response I received. It means you guys have understood this. Perfect. Very good. So I think you all have understood. You want me to write query for this, or shall I skip this one?
Skip.
You can write for others at least.
Okay, fine. Others, are you guys trying? But very good. Very good. You all have tried. And there's a correct response. Everyone has given. Perfect. Well done. So, okay. So this is the query. And so here, I think I shared with this one. Ami Rakmal. Yeah, he has used alias. So that's also correct. Let me run this. Run this query. Here is to identify. Oh, because there is a space. Okay, that's why it's doing a message. Still, oh, I think stud name was there, no? No problem. Okay, it was like that, I think. Perfect. Okay. So this is the output. Abdul male, Vijay male, Savita female, Tom male. Okay. Any question on this or any other means? I think you guys understood means how why we are why we have to use joins and how to use join. What is the syntax of that? Any question on this? I'm audible? Not sure if I'm speaking to myself.
Yes, you are.
Okay, audible. So now shall I move to 3 tables?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Strong response. Okay. Now I want name, date of birth, marks. Don't ask any question now. Okay, so again we'll do the same way. We have to understand this. So far we have seen 3 scenarios: scenario 1, scenario 2, and scenario 3, and these all 3 were almost identical, right? And I think you guys have understood this. Okay, now let's move to some different scenario where we will be joining more than 2 tables. Okay, so here I want a student name, date of birth, and marks. Okay, a student name is present in which table?
Student table.
Student table. Okay, date of birth?
Student DOB.
Student DOB. Marks?
Student mark table.
Student marks. So now we have 3 tables: this, and this. So the data which we are looking is present in 3 different tables. I've copied and I've pasted here. Present in three different tables. Okay, perfect. Now, first of all, you take this student name Abdul. I copied it here. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Forget about marks for the timing. Okay, forget about marks. I don't want marks. Blacklist this. Okay, I don't want marks. I want just student name and DOB. So what should be the query for this? Shall I copy this query?
Yes.
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 Everyone is comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So you all know that this query will suffice the need of getting these two columns, student name and DOB. Any question on this?
No.
This is going to be complicated now. Okay, so then I will start left auto join, right auto join, and many other things will come. Any question, stop me and ask. No questions? Okay.
Not as of now.
As if you are not asking, if you're feeling shy, you will be suffering. I will not be suffering. Okay, anyone else will not be suffering. Any question, please ask me. So student name and DOB, I'm assuming that I want only these two columns, and we have seen for these two columns, this is the query. Okay, and I think you have understood about this query. Now uncover this. Marks. I want marks. So shall I write here comma marks? Any problem? No problem.
Shouldn't
No,
be.
sir.
This marks is present in which table?
Student marks.
Student marks table.
Okay, then I have to give alias.
Yes.
Student marks.
Any question, any problem, any confusion, any clarification?
The
Confused?
confusion as of now.
Guys, nothing I've done. I have not done anything. Same query I've pasted here. I want marks. Then I've written here marks. Okay. Then I want marks. So this marks is present in the student marks table. So I've written the student marks. That's all. Okay. Clear?
Right.
Yes, it's
Now I have to join this. Which one? Which table?
Student marks.
Marks. Perfect. If you have joined, then you have to give some joining condition, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, the student marks is present here, and this is the marks that you want. What should be the joining condition?
Student ID.
Student
ID.
ID, right? This is the joining condition,
Yes.
student ID. So I will write on student marks
Dot student ID.
dot student ID is equal to what? Tell me. I need to
Student
join
dot
this
student.
with a student DOB or a student. Which one?
Student.
Student.
Student. Okay. Student dot
Student ID.
Student mark. No, sorry. Student
student
ID.
ID. Right?
Student ID.
Correct? No, you can ask me question that Tanveer, you have used the joining condition student marks or student ID is equal to student dot student ID.
Student ID.
Why you have used student? Why cannot
we
I
have
use
more
student DOB dot student
Rec-
ID?
Records. Because of the records matching.
Because of the records matching.
Or because of the
See, the reason is always you should use the parent table. Okay.
okay.
This student is the parent table. Now you can ask me that then how you're doing this is parent table because this
It
is
has
giving
all
you all the student
ID.
information. If you will join this with a student DOB, if you will join this with a student DOB, this table, what will happen?
The matching records will not come.
Yeah, you will start searching for a student ID 5. Now this student ID 5 is present here.
no.
No. So this record will be missed. Student ID 6, is it present here?
No.
No.
It will be missed. That's why always join with the parent table. So you have to join with student. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is your query. Just copy it from here and we'll paste it. And let's try to run this. Shall I run this? Any question on this?
No.
No question.
No.
Let's try to revise this again. Okay. This is the query I have written. What I want a student name from which table? A student table.
Student.
I want date of birth from which table? A student
Student
date of
table.
birth. I want marks from which table? A student
Student
marks, right? Then I have used student table here. I have used the student DOB table here. I will use student marks table here. So I have to join all these tables. So first of all, I have joined the student with his student table with the student date of birth. Okay. And what's the joining condition? This is the joining condition, right? Then I have joined student marks, and this is the joining condition. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes,
It is.
So let me run this query and check the output. Oh, only Abdul and Arun is coming. Surprised. Don't get confused, okay? We will see what's happening. So we got the output as Abdul and Arun, and date of birth is coming and marks is coming, okay? Now don't think about the output and all these things. Don't think about this, it's okay. First of all, let me blacklist this. Otherwise, you will start thinking what's about. This query is clear or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Clear. Everyone?
Yes, it's
Anyone who
clear.
wants me to repeat here, please tell me. I will repeat this. No?
No.
Okay. Let's try to understand this output. You might be thinking that I was expecting 4 rows, right? Because here you have seen that when I've used the same query, I have got 4 rows here, right? When I have used the query for marks, I've got 4 rows here as well. But why this has given only 2 rows? Okay, let's try to understand. This is very interesting. Okay. Before this, let's do the manual analysis. Pardon me for spelling, okay? Student name, DOB, marks, okay? Forget about queries and all those things. Let's start. Let's do the things manually.
Abdul.
Abdul, right here. ID is 1. I will take this ID. Where I will go? Here.
Student DO.
Yeah.
Paste it here.
Yes.
Yes.
I will tell him that. Tell me the date of birth. Give me this
21st
value.
November 6.
21.
Paste it here. Correct. So far this is
Yes.
clear.
Yes.
After this, I will take this student ID. Okay, this is done, right?
Yes.
Now
Mhm.
I want marks as well, and marks is present in this table. So what to do?
If we search for the student
I will
ID,
take this
for-
student
Student
ID
ID.
1, and then I will go here, right? Correct, no?
Yes.
I will tell
Yes.
the student marks, then tell me the marks for this ID. It will tell, okay, marks is 50. I will
Mhm.
copy it. I will paste it here. Any question on this analysis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Then I will take Karun, copy it here, paste it here. Okay. For Arun, then I will take this ID, paste this ID here. 2. I will tell the student DOB that for 2, tell me the date of birth. Date of birth is this. I will paste it here, right? And then I will take this student ID 2, and where I will go?
Student mark.
Student mark.
Remarks.
In marks. Keep it here, and I will tell the student marks. Tell me the marks. We will
60.
tell the marks is 60. I will copy it and I will paste it here. So far, everything is clear.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Now, twist will come. Copy Vijay, paste here. Okay.
Mhm.
ID is 3.
For DO.
Keep it here. Okay.
Yes.
3. It will give me this value.
Mhm.
I will paste here. Any confusion?
No.
Yeah.
No confusion. Sure. Perfect. Then what I will do?
Go for student mark table.
Student
I will
mark.
take this. I
Student
will go
marks
here.
does not exist.
It's present?
No.
There's no mark.
No. So this should be null,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Similarly, I will take Savita. Paste it here. ID 4. For 4, the date of birth is this. paste it here. For ID 4, you don't have any matching records, right? So this will be null. Okay. And similarly, this will happen for Sanjay and Tom as well, right?
Right.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Now we are surprised that we have received only 2 output. But if we are going in manual way, let me copy Sanjay and Tom as well. So we'll get this. Sanjay is 5 and 6 is not there. Okay. So manually we have analyzed, and this is the output, right?
We can give marks as well for
Marks are
Sanjay and
there.
Tom.
Sanjay is 70, right? Very good.
70 and 40.
Sorry, I forgot. Sanjay is 70 and
40.
Tom is 40. Very good. Good catch. I missed this. For the in SQL. Okay, so this is done. Now tell me, this is the output as per the manual analysis, and this is
The
as per
only
the
2 records that does not have null are Abdul and Aram.
and this is
Right.
as per the SQL query. We got the output. Okay. Now you might be thinking that Tanveer, why this records were missed? Okay. So why this records are missed is the reason is the condition which you have mentioned. Okay, this query. In this query, you have strictly mentioned that join these tables based on the joining condition. You have given here joining condition. You have mentioned here joining condition. So if any joining condition will miss or fail, it will not give you that record at all, even if some data is present or not. Okay. So in this case, the second and third record, you have seen the joining condition failed here, right?
Yes, failed.
Similarly, in Sanjay and Tom, we have seen the joining condition failed here
Yes.
because 5 and 6 was not present here.
Missing. Yes.
So this joining condition failed, and here this joining condition failed. So whenever the joining condition will fail, the SQL will not give you any data at all. Okay, it will not give you any data at all because that has been failed. Suppose if a person, okay, a student appeared for the exam 10th, okay, and I think 40 marks is the passing marks in 10th, and he has scored 35 marks. Now tell me that 35 marks is of any use for him or not? That's of no use because he has failed. Again, he has to appear for the exam, right? He has scored 39 marks. Any use?
No.
That will be null record. That's of no use. Again, he has to appear for the exam, right? Getting my point?
That's yes.
So that's why if the condition is not met, it will not give you any data. You can tell me that Tanveer, at least there's 2 records and meeting, so we should get this data. No, it will not give, because strictly you have mentioned that these conditions must be met. If you're taking exam admission in +2, right? After 10th, we have +2. So in many of the good colleges, they will give the conditions that aggregate should be 95% in maths, this much percentage, science, this much percentage. If the conditions are not met, you will get admission. No, you will not get admission. You have to fulfill all the criteria, right? So similarly, here these conditions were not met, and that's why you have not received the output here. Only this 2 candidate has fulfilled all the criteria. That's why you got the output here. I think this is not clear. Guys, you want me to repeat this? Tell me, yes or no?
That was clear. It was clear, yes.
Clear. Okay. Shamukta, you understood this?
Yes, I understood.
Oh, okay. This is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
It is.
Okay. If this is clear. Okay, this is clear. Yeah, let's do one more question. Okay. Do some more practice. Are you ready? Shall we do some more practice or shall we move to the next topic?
Whatever you say.
Guys, you want to do some more practice or shall we move to the next topic?
We can move to the next topic, I mean, because when we have quite a bit left.
What about others? Tell me. Amir Akmal, what is your opinion?
Next topic.
Next topic. No, I will do one more question. Okay, just last question. Okay, then I'll move to the next topic. Fine.
Yes.
I want a student name, DOB, marks, and gender. Okay, I want student name, DOB, marks, and gender. Okay, and for this, let's try to write a query. Okay, ready? Okay, write this here. Tell me the query. What I want? The student name. This is present in which table?
Name, the student
Student
table,
table.
Very good. Perfect. From
and
student. Then what I want?
DOB.
date of birth,
DOB. Which table?
Student DOB.
student date,
Student DOB. And I want
dot,
DOB.
OB,
Then I have to write from a student join
some
student DOB. Okay. Which condition?
Student ID.
on
Student
ID,
Student ID
Is equal to
equals to
Student DOB dot student.
maybe dot the student ID.
battery is running low. 1 minute here. Laptop battery is running low. Just a minute. Okay. Huh. Okay. This is done. Okay. After DOB, what I want? Marks.
Marks,
Marks is present in which table?
student marks,
Student
Dot
marks dot marks.
marks,
Okay. Then I have to use this in joining condition as well.
student ID,
Join the student
student
marks.
ID,
Okay. And what should the joining condition?
Student ID.
student ID,
Student marks dot student ID is equal to which table?
student,
Student dot student ID.
Student dot
student ID.
student ID,
student ID. Okay. Then what? Which column you want?
gender,
Gender. Okay. Comma.
student,
Comma.
student gender,
Student
gender,
gender.
dot gender,
Gender. From which table?
Student
Student
gender
Student
table.
gender.
Join. Joining condition
Student
Student
dot
ID.
student ID.
is equal to
Student dot student ID.
perfect. Very good. Very good. Depend on this. This is the query I've written now. No, this one. Let me break this. Okay, this one. Oh, some mistake I've done. There's a mistake. There's a mistake. There is a mistake. DOB dot stud. I've written this trend DOB dot stud. ID of on this. I got only
One record.
one record. So I will leave this to you guys. You have to do the analysis and then tell me that why we have received only one record. Okay, I think you are clear with this. You can do the analysis that why we have received only one record here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, fine. So I think we have done some good amount of hands-on the joins, and I think and I believe that at least 50% you guys have understood. Now the remaining you have to work, okay, and then you will get more clear thought on this. Okay, so more practice you have to do. That's the only thing. I have tried my little best to make you understand with the logic how internally this works. Okay, now shall I proceed with the next topic now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Very good, very good, very good. Oh, so before proceeding with the next topic, again, I have to come to the scenario one. Okay, concentrate on this one. Here we have taken a student table, a student DOB, and the expectation was student name and date of birth. And as per the manual analysis, we have got this output, but query has given me this output. And at that moment, I have told you to just wait for some time, and then I will tell you why I have not received this. So what's the reason why I have not received this?
Because of the left joint
Unanswered.
not matching records.
Because there was no matching records. Here the ID was 5, but
The
ID
right
5
table.
was not present here. The ID 6 is not present here. That's why there's no matching condition, so you will not get any output. But maybe the requirement is that no, then I want those records as well, whether it is matching or not, because from here there is one confusion. Okay, the principal of that college or school, he will think that I have only 4 students in a particular class, but actually how many students are there?
6.
6. But principal is under the impression that we have only 4 students in a class. Okay, so then principal told that why we have only 4 record here, we have 6 records. Then I told that it is because you asked for the date of birth, and for the remaining 2 candidates we don't have the information of date of birth. That's why we have not shown here, right? And this is a valid reason, of course. Then principal told that Tanvir, I am not bothered that we have the date of birth or not. I want detail of all the students. I want detail of all the students, whether they have date of birth or not. If date of birth is there, please display that. If it is not there, I am not bothered, but I want full information of my students, all the students. Okay. So it means the principal is interested in this data as well, in these 2 records as well. Okay. So problem statement is clear or not? Principal wants all the data, irrespective of the fact that you have date of birth or not. Is this clear or not? First of all, then we will go to the solution.
It is. Yes.
It is.
Yes.
In the earlier case, we have received only this output because here we were very strict that no, only joining conditions data will be fetched. But now the requirement changed that no, I want detail of all the students. So in this case, what you can do here is you have used this condition. So in this condition, this is a query. So the requirement is I want all the student name from a student table, right? You want all the student name.
Yes.
So you have to write here in the same query. Okay, no, let me write a new query. Okay, I'm writing a query here. Okay, I do understand this is getting lot means very it's confusing. Maybe if you will revise, no, this will be confusing. But what I can do, guys, if I will take this another sheet, the entire thing I have to copy paste again. Okay, so just write one thing: left outer join. This is a keyword, left outer join. Now, what is the meaning of this? From this keyword, you are telling to SQL that Mr. SQL, first of all, fetch me all the matching records. Okay. After that, the records which are not getting matched in student. Left means left. Which table is left?
Student table.
Student.
Which table is right?
Student
DOB. So I'm not
Student
bothered about
DOB.
student DOB. I have written left outer. It means after matching the joining, after fetching the matching records, please fetch the non-joining conditions as well from the left table. Which table is left here?
Student table.
Student table.
We are telling that those records which are not matching, I want those data as well, but from the left table. Left table is the student. That's why if you will run this, you will get the information of Sanjay and Tom as well. But then SQL will tell you that Tanvir, I don't have date of birth. Then I will tell no issue. Just give me the information. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes.
Let me run this. me run this. Okay. What about this?
Got all the 6 rows? Yes. Even with the missing data?
Is it fine now? Tom and Sanjay is coming at the bottom.
Yes, they
All
are.
the records are there intact.
6.
So is this clear, guys? Everyone?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
So, okay. Okay. If this is clear, I'm doing a small change in this query. Then you have to think carefully and tell me. See, I have written one more query here, and you know what I have done? I have changed the place. This is student, I shifted here. The student DOB, I have shifted here. That's not a problem. You can do this. Okay, you'll not get any problem. Okay, but this condition must be correct. Even if you want to write this one first, before this, you can write, or you can want to write this after this. That's not problem. No, it's like simple mathematics here. You write A is equal to B, or write B equal to A. They both are same, right?
Yes.
So you can do all this
Yes.
activity. Okay. If you have free time, you can do all these things. Now, try to understand this query. Here I'm telling that I want all the records from which table?
All the DOB?
Right. Which table is on the right side?
DOB.
DOB. No, on the right of this.
Student
Oh.
table, right?
Student.
Student table, right? So I'm telling I
Oh,
want
right.
all the records from the student table.
Right.
Okay. So if I will execute this one, I will get same output or different output.
Same
And then you'll
output.
have DOB first and student name
Same
later on? No. I mean, you should get the same.
Same output. You see,
Yes.
here I have joined a student and a student DOB. Here
Right.
also I'm joining a student DOB and a
Student
student.
DOB and student.
Same table, first of all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here I mentioned I want all the data from which table? The student.
Student.
Because here I mentioned
Student.
left. It means left is the student table. Here
Yes.
I am mentioning I want all the data from right. Right is which table? The student.
Again, student.
Both are one the
Yes.
same, right? Correct.
That's true.
So if I will run this, you'll get same output or different output.
Same output.
Should be same.
Same output.
Yes.
Yes.
So what you understood from this?
Giving all the records from the right table and matching.
You can use left or you can use right. Not an issue. They both have the same meaning, same usage. But you have to be careful with the tables. Okay,
Table name.
suppose I've used here right. Okay, and let me write this student here and student DOB here. So from this, I am telling that I want all the data from right table. Right table is which one? Student
Student
DOB.
DOB.
But I want all the data from a student, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you will get same output or different output here?
Different output.
Different output. Because
Mhm.
here you are telling that I want all the data from a student DOB, but actually you want all the data from a student, right? That's why when you will run this, you will get different output because this is different query. See, output is different. Okay, so you have to be careful with left or right. If you want all the data from a student table, you can write left, or if you want to write right, you have to keep this side, right of this. Okay, and the other table you have to keep the left side. So they both are one and the same, but you have to be careful with the table. It is on the left or right. Are you guys got confused?
No.
No, sir.
Clear? Furkan, clear?
Yes. Yes, it is clear now.
Okay. So that's why just you have to use left and you got all output. Okay. Now coming to the second scenario. Here again we have Miss Vijay and Savita. What should we do with this query? What should I do here so that I should get Vijay and Savita as well?
Left outer join.
Left outer join. You want all the data from which table in this case?
Student.
Huh?
Student table.
Student table. The student table is on the left or right?
Left.
Left.
Right here. Left. Left. Oh,
Outer.
okay. Left. Outer join. Okay. Shall I run this query?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let me run this. Got Savita and Vijay?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
So this is clear.
Yes.
Clear.
So by this way, you can get the records, the matching records and all those things. Okay. Perfect, 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 perfect. Any question, any confusion, anything?
No.
No questions. Shall I give some more scenarios? Left on left and right auto join. You guys want to try? Tell me.
No.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
try.
Just one more scenario, okay? Where get to 10. I think very simple, okay? I'm going to take complicated one. Is this a tough concept? Is this an easy concept?
Somewhere in the between.
Right between. Okay, good response. But this is interesting. I mean, this is interesting.
Yeah, it is.
And this is the main heart of, like entire SQL database. Like the SQL is like, you should know these things getting a lot of momentum these days.
Yeah.
And like when you will start working on this, start doing more hands-on. Sometimes me as well, me or what those who are very much experienced in SQL, they used to get confused. So it's just about practicing. If you do more and more practicing, that become easy for you. Table with salary. Okay, now just two simple tables I have created. This is in 5. Very simple scenario. And let me take this there. This is data in employee table. Okay. And then I have salary table. And this is data. salary. Now the question is question is I want employee ID, I want employee name, and I want salary. This is the output I am expecting. Now I will write a query for this. Hello, you guys can hear me?
Yes.
No, not this output. I want. Sorry. My mistake. This. I want employee ID from employee table, employee ID from salary table, employee name and salary. And this should be like this, employee ID. This should be displayed like this, employee, this for employee ID. Please write a query for this. The time starts now. Yeah. Don't look at my query, be honest. Okay. Okay, anyone who has completed? You guys are trying or not? I'm audible or not?
You're audible, yes.
Anyone who has tried? I'm not receiving any output in response so far. No one? Okay, not an issue. Leave it. Okay. So this is the query. Okay. I want employee ID from employee table. So I've written employee.employee ID. And I want in this format. So I've used alias here, employee underscore employee ID. Okay. I want employee ID from salary table as well. So I've written here, comma, salary.employee ID as salary underscore employee ID, alias. Okay. Then I want employee name. So employee name is present in employee table. I retain employee.employee name. Fine. Comma, I want salary. Salary is present in salary table. Salary.salary from employee join salary. Joining condition is employee ID. So is this query clear? Any question on this query?
Yes.
The thing you have done is very simple, old thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Clear to everyone?
Mhm.
Anyone wants me to repeat this?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I run this query, I got this as an output. Okay. I got this output. Please check and tell me, is this the correct output?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Right? Because we have used the joining condition as employee ID, right? We use employee ID the joining condition, and here employee ID 1, it matches with this employee ID.
Yes.
Okay. That's why you got this output 1. And from this employee ID 1, employee name is A. Here. Salary is 10. You got this output. Okay. Now, next record, employee ID 2. Do you have this employee ID 2 here?
No.
No.
No. Okay. It's not there. You will get any output here?
No.
No. So this is the correct output?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it is correct.
Now, the twist is I want all the details, all the employee name or all the employee ID from the employee table, whether there is a match or not. Whether there is a match or not. What should I do in this way?
You need to change the join with left.
What should I do?
Unemployed.
I want all the data from which table?
Employee table.
Left outer join employee table.
Employees on which side, left or right?
Left.
Left.
Left. So which one I have to use?
Left out.
Left outer.
Left.
Outer.
Outer join. Very good. Let me run this query. Let me run this one. Okay, and this is the output. Let's try to analyze this. Okay, I'm leaving this to you guys. Analyze this and tell me, is this the correct output? This is the new
No.
record which you have received this time. This is the new record. Tell me, is this the correct one?
1, 2, yes.
Yes, correct.
Yes, it
You
is
have
correct.
mentioned that you want all the detail from the employee table.
All
So
employee
1A, it has already matched. You got this information. So the remaining was 2 and B. So 2 is there, B is there, right? Why this is null?
No matching
If
records.
there is no matching record in salary.
Because in
No,
salary
salary
you don't
for
have matching
employee two.
employee ID. So this is
Employee
null.
ID too.
Why salary is null?
Hmm.
No
No
matching
salary for him.
in salary table.
Condition is
That's-
employee ID, so
There's no matching record. So, but you got all the information. So the user will understand
From
that
the
okay,
employee ID.
we
employee
have two
table.
employee IDs here. So maybe for this employee ID, we don't have the salary information as of now. Maybe he has joined recently. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, third scenario. Again, go back to the first scenario. Here an employee came. Who came? Employee ID third. He told that I'm getting a salary of 20, but my information is missing here. I'm getting a salary 20, but my information is missing here, and that's correct. That's a different thing that we don't have matching information here as well. That's different thing. But he came, he told that I have employee ID 3, my salary is 20, but my information is missing here. Please display my information as well. What should I do now?
Employee ID from salary
Mm-hmm.
for the join, right?
Sorry.
Right out.
I mean, would we consider employee ID for the salary for the join?
No. Here the problem is this data is missing, right?
Yes,
So
it
it
is.
means you want all the data from which table now?
Salary table.
Salary table, because now the
Yes.
requirement is you have to show, you have to display the data which is not matching here.
Yes.
So you
yes,
want all the records from salary table. Now this is the requirement. You have to show this record as well, because now the requirement has changed, that you have to show the records of all the employees who are taking salary, whether their employee name is present or not. Maybe by mistake the user has not entered the employee name. So you have to show the employee IDs who are earning salaries. So now you have to show all the data from salary table, right? Now salary table is on the left side or right side.
Right outer join.
Which auto join I have to use?
Right.
Right.
right out the join.
Right outer join. Okay. Let me run this. It's 7:30. I know anyone who is getting late or you have any meeting you want to drop. Anyone?
No,
Okay. Just give me 5 to 10 more minutes and then I will close it. Okay. Now this is the output. This was the old output. Okay.
If somebody says,
Just
want
a minute.
oh, okay.
Let me complete. Okay. Then I will
Sure,
come
okay.
on that. So now tell me, this is the new output, the employee ID 3, salary 20.
20.
You got this information?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. So you understood
Yeah.
this second and third scenario as well?
Yes.
yes. It is.
Okay, so you understood left, when to use left outer join, when to use right outer join.
Yes.
Very good. Now
Which is both.
Now the requirement is the user is telling, I am not bothered that who is taking salary or not. I'm not bothered the employees who are having employee name or not. I want all the data from both the tables, whether it is matching or not matching. I want all the data. Suppose if you'll see this data, in this data, this 2b was missing, right?
Yes.
We have
Yes.
fixed this. We have used this query. Not 2b information is coming. But again,
Not
in
this.
this data, 3 and 20, employee ID 3 and 20 salary is missing, no?
Missing,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Now, we have used this data. Here we have employee 3 and 20 salary, but one information is again missing. Which
2B.
information?
2B.
2b is missing,
Yes.
right? So now the requirement is that I want all the data. It means all the data means matching
Full outer
data
join.
as well as the data which is not matching.
Not matching.
It means I want all the data which is matching or not matching. So this record was a perfect match. So I will write here matching record. So there's no issue with this. These two records, I want these two records as well. Now the problem is if I'm using left outer join, I will get 2b, but 320 is missing. If I'm using right outer join, I'm getting 320, but 2b is missing. So what to do now?
Full outer join.
I
Use
have
both the
to
joins.
use full outer join. Okay,
Oh,
I have to use full outer join. Just write here full outer join. So when you write here full outer join, so the SQL will understand that the user wants, first of all, matching records. Okay. Second condition, non-matching records from left table. Third condition, non-matching records from which table?
from the right table.
From right table. Okay, fine. But if
Mhm.
you're using only right outer join, it means the user wants matching records,
From the right table.
then non-matching records from right table.
Right table.
Okay. Similarly, for the left outer join, matching records plus non-matching records from the left table. But if you use full outer join, it means you want matching records, non-matching records from left table, non-matching records from right table.
Right table.
Let me execute this. Now is this fine?
Yes.
You got all the information?
Yes, we did get all the information. Is there a way, Tanvir, to
Yeah.
use left outer join and right outer join in one query and get this output?
Yeah, you can do. Obviously, you can do, but that will become a little bit complicated.
Oh, okay.
But if your question is, can we do like that? I don't want to use full auto join. I just want to play with left and auto join. I want to get this output. Yes, of course you can do this. We have solution. Okay. But before that, let's keep this simple only. Okay. So you understood the flavor. You got the flavor of full auto join as well. You understood the power of this.
Yes.
Got all the information. This first record was a matching record from both the tables. Okay. Non-matching record
The right table.
from
From the left table.
right table. Right table means
Non-matching.
which table here? Salary.
Salary.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Non-matching records from
Non-matching.
left table.
Records from left
Left
table. Left table means employee here.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
this was, guys, all about joins, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Okay. Any question on this? Any questions? Any confusion?
The cross join and full join are both are same.
Cross join and full join. Okay, okay, very good question. Cross join and full join, they both are same or not? Okay, before that, good question. Let me teach you cross join again. Okay, not an issue. Take this example only. Okay, I think when I will teach you this, you automatically understand if they both are same or not. If I will use cross join here, okay, so how many records you will get? If I'll use this one, you will get 1A, and then 110 will come, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And then 1A, this will do handshake with everyone, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So handshake
Okay,
with this
okay,
as
okay.
well.
320.
Okay.
Yes,
Then we'll
yes,
start with the second record, 2B.
2B.
It will start with the
110.
first record, second table. Then again 2B.
320. Okay.
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 Now tell me, cross join and full auto join, they both are same?
No, no, no.
No.
Yeah.
Cross join is like a blind join.
Okay.
He is not bothered about condition. He will start doing handshake with everyone. Okay, we'll do handshake with everyone, whether he knows that or not. You have seen someone went in a party, okay, and he is doing handshake with everyone. So people will start telling that is a mad guy, right? So the cross join is like that only. He will do a
Yeah.
handshake with everyone. Okay, that's a
Sir.
cross join. So now cross join and full auto join, they both are same?
No, sir.
No, perfect,
Yeah.
very good. That's a good question, very good question. Perfect. So guys, this was all about joins, okay? And I think it's 7:37 now. Any question on this? No question. Then we are left with few more agenda. This was the very important part, joins. I've covered this. CT is simple, subquery is simple. This is again simple, but I need two more class for this, okay?
Were we
And
able to
one
complete row num?
zonum will come here
No,
only.
no. It's
Zonum,
above.
yeah,
No,
this is
no.
there. Okay, let me take, because this will come again in this window function.
Oh, okay, okay.
This will come here.
Right.
Okay, but that's good. You have mentioned that. Okay, we'll cover that. No, these things will not take time. I was just bothered about joins. That if you have understood joins, so 50% of SQL you understood. Okay, these things are simple. Okay. So I need two more class. Anyone is having any concern if I'm stretching this by one more? Because I was supposed to complete this by this week, right? This is the fifth week. So I need one more week, guys. Any problem anyone is having next week join?
No concerns.
No concerns. Okay, everyone.
Yes.
Okay. So just two more class, and please attain that. Don't miss it. This is again very important concept. Window function, independent queries, subqueries, CT expressions, rollups. Okay, this all will work on top of this concepts. If you have understood this concept and you're not working on this, just like you have done all the things, you have used fertilizers and plow the land, everything, but you have not got the fruit. Okay, this is the main thing. Just attain last week, and then I think we can wind up the session, and then you have to do more practice. So any feedback about joins? Honest feedback. You understood? Even if you want me to repeat this next week, I'm ready. I can repeat. Anyone who wants me to repeat this? No.
I think that was explained in a very good way.
Okay. Any feedback on this?
I
Joins.
tried studying joints like 3 months from now, and I couldn't understand it, but now it's very much clear. I mean, quite a lot.
Okay, that's perfect and good to hear, Furkan. But still, like, if you face any other problem, you can connect with me. So I wanted to understand that how you feel joints now. Means I do understand you got some flavor, but at least what I taught, is that clear?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is clear.
Okay. Now I will share this recording with you. Okay. I will not share the yesterday recording, because again that will, you guys will get confused. Today's recording I will share. Go through that. revise it, do some
And
practice.
Excel as well, if possible.
Yeah, sure. I will
I
share
mean,
Excel
yeah,
as well.
start
Yeah,
sharing
that's
Excel.
very important. Yeah, I will share that as
Yes.
well. Practice it, and I will share assignment as well tomorrow EOD, and then we'll get back. Okay. So thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and all the best. Okay.
Thank you, Tanvir.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, guys.
Thank you.